My name is Augie Ghilarducci, and I will be hosting the Path Forward podcast. And we will be starting episode 1 shortly, and then we should be dropping a new podcast about every 2 weeks. And ultimately, I think it'll go to a weekly thing. So I'm with Second Opportunity, and we're partnering with U-Turn Health to bring this to you. It's important to understand how this came to be and why it might be something that you and your family will be interested in tuning into. So, by way of background, I was incarcerated for 13 years. I returned back to Chicago in 2017, so I've been out about 6.5 years now. And I've been working, bringing programs inside jails and prisons and also on the outside with probation and the diversion programs within courts to help people to get back on their feet based upon lived experience and research and what they call evidence-based practices. And I partnered up with U-Turn Health. I met their CEO, and we have a nice rapport. They are very serious about the work they do in behavioral health, so they help people with substance misuse education and those that have different struggles with behavioral health, such as stress and anxiety or things along those lines. And we decided we would do this podcast specifically for those that are incarcerated or formerly incarcerated and their families. So while you'll see this, if you're on the inside right now, you'll see this through your tablets. Your family will be able to see this through normal podcasting channels on the outside. They can find all the information on our website to tune right into the podcast. And I think from the perspective of having been locked up, that it would have been, I think I would have enjoyed the fact that my children could have been watching the same thing that I was watching and seeing what was available to help me upon return. And that's what we're about. So this is going to be about bringing some guests in that I have the privilege of knowing. Some of the guests you're going to see, I will have never met before the podcast. I will have been introduced to them. But these are people that have gone through sentences, many of them long sentences, and have gotten out and are doing tremendously well, rebuilding their life, taking care of whatever business they need to take care of, and doing wonderful things. And it's inspirational, but it also will provide insight as to the challenges and struggles they face to get to that point. I'll also have guests that are going to be those that provide things that are important to us, if for nothing else than to have peace of mind on the inside. So employers, for example, that will tell you they're a fair chance employer and the fact that you have a background will not prevent you from getting a job with them. We'll bring in agencies that will talk about different programs, maybe training, maybe education, different things that are available to people who have been incarcerated. And we'll also bring in organizations that work specifically in the field of reentry. And this will be from all around the country. So we'll have a lot of resources that we'll be bringing to you, and you'll have the ability to reach out and contact them. I also want you to know that we have something that we're starting, and we have started. It's called Friends of Second Op. And what that is, it will consist of agencies, of companies, of organizations that support people in their reentry efforts. It'll be employers that make sure that they're willing to hire people that have a background. It will be agencies that might be able to help you get a smartphone at no cost. So we'll bring these types of things through the Friends of Second Op program. And again, your family will be able to look at all of this on our website, which has a page dedicated to Friends of Second Op. And then I'd like to conclude by talking about the work that we actually do. So we bring the Second Opportunity program into facilities, which is a 5-course program covering everything from employment readiness, financial literacy, advanced skills and education, talking about the types of programs that are available at no cost to somebody when they release from jail or prison. U-Turn has their whole platform of wonderful courses about substance misuse and behavioral health issues, and that's offered through your facility onto your tablets. So if you don't have the Second Opportunity program, or the U-Turn Health Program, please reach out to us or ask your facility to reach out to us. We'd love to have it wherever you're at. It comes with a workbook that becomes a personal reentry plan. It's filled with resources and information so that when you do release, you'll have direction on everything from housing to employment to health insurance and all other services that we require at the time that we release. I hope you'll enjoy this. I know that I'm passionate about putting it together. The people that I sit with and will be sitting with are inspirational just to hear their story and to see what they're about. So this will be starting with our first episode, and then we will roll from there every couple of weeks. Thank you very much.